Aloha to all my fellow aquanauts from all over the world. This is Think Ocean. And in today's episode, we're going to learn about and experience the Blacktip Reef sharks of Guam. Before I begin the show, I got to get aboard this ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swim underwater to our secret underwater observation chamber that's located deep underneath the ship's hull. From there, I'm going to proceed to an entrance scuttle, and then I'm going to make my way topside to the captain's library. So I'll see you aboard with the Blacktip Reef Sharks of Guam. Welcome everybody to the Captain's Library, and I hope you enjoyed your tour of the ship. Coming up here, let's find out now where Guam is on this planet of ours, Earth, with this beautiful globe replica that we have here. It's California. We come on down here to headquarters of Think Ocean in Hawaii, in Kona. Right along 20, we come on down to about 13 degrees north, and you'll see this is the Marianas Islands here. The southernmost island of the Marianas is Guam, just offshore of the Philippines and south of Japan. And we're going diving there with the Blacktip Reef Sharks of Guam. So let's get wet and let's get in the water. This dive site where the Blacktip Reef Sharks are at in Guam is called the Fisheye. It's very special. And what I want to do is I'm going to set the scene for you guys and show you this reef and this area that's so magnificent. It's unbelievable. I'm going to set the scene while we check out some Think Ocean drone footage. On a beautifully calm, sunny day on Guam's western shore, the Think Ocean drone lifts off and easily makes its way across the barrier coral reef, bound for Fisheye. This reef system is protected, and it's taken care of by a group of local reef stewards. Fisheye is an above-water and underwater observation pod that is accessed by a small pier from shore. The crater that the observation pod sits in and the other craters on the barrier reef were formed by bombs from the Japanese and American forces battling it out in World War II. Most are only 5 to 10 feet deep, except the one that Fisheye sits in, which is about 20 feet deep. This is a view of the underwater observation pod. It wasn't really underneath my ship. A few times a day, the reef stewards drop tubes of ground fish meal to attract tropical reef fish to the viewing ports, which also brings in the reef's local blacktip reef shark residents. The feeder tubes bring in many beautiful fish from the reef, and the blacktips curiously swim around. I know some of you might be saying, that's not good to feed the fish. Well, it's better than spearing them, or hooking them, or netting them. Tourists and students look out these ports and have the opportunity to see the underwater world up close and personal. The reef stewards believe this interaction with the animals of the reef will inspire many people to become future ocean stewards. The presence of upper-level predators, like these jacks, indicate a healthy reef system. I have been all over Guam and dove many reefs there, and this reef system is by far the healthiest reef on the island of Guam. Other indicators are colorful corals, schools of fish, say hello to some of the reef's many species of butterfly fish. These are soft corals, and this sea turtle rests peacefully amongst them. Soft corals are very finicky, and their presence in large abundance like this indicates a clean water system. Gracefully, this sea turtle scouts the reef, patches of algae to eat, again keeping the reef system clean and healthy. And of course, you have to have sharks on the reef to ensure it stays healthy. So let's learn a thing or two about them as we experience the blacktip reef sharks of Fisheye Reef. Why are reef sharks so critical for a healthy reef system? One is population control. They deny one species of fish from dominating the reef. And two, they kill and eat the sick and weak animals on the reef, thus stopping the spread of viruses and disease. Sharks in general are very healthy, and they rarely succumb to disease. Sharks don't get tumors or cancer. Maybe one day we can unlock that secret for all of humanity. Sharks have perfect counter shade and camouflage. Because light and red color is absorbed in the water, looking down it's rather dark. And the shark's top half of its body is gray and it blends in well. And vice versa. If you are underwater and you're looking up as the daylight comes in the water column, it's very bright, and the shark's bottom half of white makes it hard to see. We all know that sharks have a great sense of smell and can smell 1 drop of blood per million. But it's their small pores around the front of their upper jaw, called their ampullae of Lorenzini, or AOL, that they detect electromagnetic pulses in the water from over a distance of a mile away, you know, like your heartbeat. Sharks have to keep moving to force water through their gills and extract the oxygen. Sharks are basically neutrally buoyant, and this is achieved by having a very large liver full of oil. This is why they look effortless as they swim along. Folks, I hope you're enjoying the footage of the Blacktip Reef Sharks of Guam. If you haven't done so already and you're liking this Think Ocean content, this educational content that we're doing here at Think Ocean, please subscribe, like the channel, don't forget to leave some comments, and share the videos with others that are interested in the marine environment and learning about it. And also, since we're on the subject of sharks, don't forget to check out the other Think Ocean videos. The great ones on tiger sharks of Kona, and also of the gray reef sharks of Diego Garcia. That's right, Diego Garcia, the most remote atoll in the Indian Ocean. You'll love both of those videos. Let's get back in the water and check out some more footage of the Blacktip Reef Sharks in Guam from Fisheye. It's difficult to see this shark approaching, stealth-like and low along the bottom. But once it sees that I see it, it turns away. Sharks want an easy meal, free of inflicted injury. And if possible, they really don't want to fight for it. So let's all learn to understand and respect sharks. You know, they have remained almost unchanged for 150 million years. To put that into perspective, dinosaurs went extinct 65 million years ago. Actually, sharks can trace their direct lineage back 450 million years ago, making them one of the first animals ever to occupy space on this planet. Now that's an impressive feat of survival, and as I mentioned earlier, the shark has many secrets to unlock that can benefit us all. So let's protect, respect, and keep them around. Plus, they're a ton of fun to swim with. Thank you to all my fellow aquanauts from all over this beautiful world of ours. I'd like to say thank you so much for watching this episode of Think Ocean. Keep the oceans clean and healthy, and keep yourselves clean and healthy. Aloha.